Welcome back to another episode of Chronicles of the Average Guy. Guess I'm average. And last week I didn't do an episode. I got caught up in still moving, still sorting out my boxes, what I want to do with my man cave, so to speak. So that's coming along nicely, but I still want to sort things out. I want some space where I'm going to be, recording myself playing video games. Um, and showing off some, a variety of stuff. Uh, I still have some Ronin Warriors that are still um, in their original packaging, but I think the cardboard's kind of eroding because I never really took care of them too well. So I kind of want, I don't know if I should hang them up, but I got a bunch of pops and a bunch of memorabilia, mostly Carolina Panthers, some Cubs, some Eagles because of my wife. She's an Eagles fan. So I got to represent her team as well. And yeah, there was no episode last week. I'm going to be a little bit more consistent in regards to that. I'm still trying to find my books. With all this moving, I was able to find a couple of things for my mother-in-law, my wife, my son. So I haven't found all my stuff. I did find my pops, some action figures, but I still haven't found my Gundams. There was a lot of boxes, but getting there, almost done, and we'll see what happens. Because like in the end, I want to get rid of this backdrop and just kind of film myself with the actual environment, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's see. Since I didn't do an episode last week, I did sign up. Oh, not too bright. I did sign up for the Virtual Fighter 5 tournament, R.E.V.O edition on Steam. It was hosted by, or it was presented by, a collaboration with Maximilian Dude and Sega and Tampa Never Sleeps, TNS. Very, very cool. About 300 plus people joined up for the tournament, including myself. And I'm going to let you know, I did okay. Not really, but I couldn't get out of my bracket. I went down 2-1. I wanted to record the matches, but I kind of wanted to be in the moment. There's a thing when I stream, I kind of get performance anxiety, so to speak. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I felt like it puts more pressure on myself to do better. Um, but I was just starting to enjoy Virtual Fighter because it is a fun fighting game. It's one of the many, many fighting games that my good friend James and I used to just play over and over again. And having a friend like that and playing fighting games, that was very, very fun. And playing against, well, he's not random. I did ask for his Discord, um, but he was nice enough to let me join the created room or the private room session. I was 20 minutes late. I was taking care of my son, and then I was like, shaving my head. It's kind of growing back in again. And I took a shower, and then when I realized, I was like, holy crap, it's 5 p.m. The tournament starts at 5 p.m. So I kind of rushed out of the shower, got myself really quick, and just turned on my PC. And yeah, awesome, awesome community. I stayed from the beginning to the end. I watched the entire sets, and my God, man, I think it's cool that Maximilian Dude is always an advocate for fighting games, and I enjoy what he does. If you guys don't know who he is, look him up. Very awesome. um, you know, there are some things I agree with, some things that I don't. But hey, it's a matter of opinion. But he is somebody that I honestly respect as a content and YouTuber, along with Justin Wong and many others who are again advocates for the fighting game community, and they show it. They really have fun. They really teach you how to play it. Like back in the day, I loved his assist memes with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, all these skits. But just like with everybody, we always evolve, and he is shedding some light not only on Virtual Fighter 5, but he'll talk about Tekken. We'll do a Fatal Fury Legacy, where he'll go through all the other Fatal Fury games, or even King of Fighters, Street Fighter for one. So it's really cool, and I love very much love fighting games. And, again, this tournament just was not only a test for me, but I just wanted to see how far I can go. Um, didn't get far, but hey, practice makes perfect. And I'm not here to discourage anybody. Go out, play ranked, learn from your losses. Yeah, it gets tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Losing is never a good feeling, but it's a feeling nonetheless because you want to get better. You want to achieve that reach higher planes. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly because my mind is gets a little bit foggy. Um, and you're always reaching the next plateau. You see a mountain, get on top. Hey, there's another mountain. Let me go to the top of that one. Let me get to the top of that one. And there's going to be some setbacks, but you learn the mechanics, you learn the game. And I think Virtual Fighter 5 Revo at the moment on Steam is, excuse me, not only affordable, but I think it's somewhat easy to get into once you understand the mechanics. As Maximilian Dude had explained, it's kind of like a rock paper scissors kind of thing. um I forget, there was another game that kind of did that, um did it well, but I think Virtual Fighter 5, and I will take a line from him, they do it really really well to an extent where it's great. And the more you learn about the game, the more you invest yourself in the characters and what it is to see an actual martial art video game or martial arts fighting game like Virtual Fighter 5 Revo. um, it's just awesome. Um, again, you can do so many great things, and if you get caught in the moment, lights out because you got to keep attacking it. There's no pause. One little mistake can be the end of it, and I like that. And then I learned that I do have to practice with. I'm a lion main, so uh, uh, cargo pants, his boots, hoodie. I don't know. I've always had like a connection to those type of things because growing up, I would always have a hoodie or something, or like a zip up sweater or wear shorts. But yeah, so those are my type of characters. And yeah, in Virtual Fighter 5, I like maining him. And I didn't practice too much. I should have, but in the end, it was a great overall experience. I encourage anybody who loves fighting games, call your friends, call your neighbors, get them into it. Try to see if they're willing to, go a few rounds with you, and let them practice first. Don't just give them a controller, give them a fighting stick or a leverless stick nowadays because hey, I think that's the future of fighting games right now. Leverless sticks or leverless or well, they don't have a stick, so you shouldn't use stick in the leverless. Well, or whatever. Leverless button layout, I guess. I need to show you guys an example. Basically, one of these. Ah, crap. One of these. This one's nice. I like it. Very sensitive. It's UET 42. Buttons are really, really sensitive, though. I'll put my finger in just as a put just the right amount of pressure. That thing goes down. So just got to be careful. Your fingers are more, floating on this leverless fighting. What the leverless, whatever. I'm gonna figure out the damn name. But yeah, um, didn't pan out. Again, like I said, it was 2-1. Again, encourage anybody you like fighting games, stream it, make videos of it because hey, who knows? You might find me playing the same game you are. And let's see, love Marvel versus Capcom 1, 2. Not so much 3. I never got into 3 because of the art style. I guess I was a little bit snobby. That's fine. Love Fatal Fury. I didn't get into City of the Wolves, but I do like the King of Fighters as well. Street Fighter, of course. Anybody growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, you have to know about Street Fighter. I was one of those people. I could barely reach the top of the cabinets, which was always funny, but spent lots and lots of times and a lot of quarters in a pizza parlor down at the end of the block where we used to live in Hollywood, and no longer there. But great memories, great pizza too, by the way. And you know that was the past. But yeah, again, uh, fighting games, awesome, love them. As you can see on my channel, I'll play Street Fighter 6, post some videos, and yeah, I do play the occasional COD. Oh well, but fighting games have always been there for me, and I'm glad that there's somebody like like a Justin Wong, who's a pro player, Maximilian dude who just loves enjoying these fighting games and can explain them to this uh, to this extent where some of that stuff like really amazes me because I may know something, but then you're always learning, and I like that because you may not know everything, and then somebody spits out like some little tidbit that you may not have known from back in the day, and it's like wow, cool. So got that going, and we have WrestleMania week. I'm not a big WWE fan, um, but everybody's hyping up the card. Get over yourselves. It's a weak card. It's weak that CM Punk has to share the main event of night one. Should have been night two, but it should have been a one-on-one match. Still cheering for a CM Punk one-on-one WrestleMania main event night, but it is what it is. But we'll see. Hopefully, backyard gets fixed. We can throw something for the family next time. Next time. But yeah, you guys do great. I am gonna continue playing more Virtual Fighter 5 Revo. Um, you guys can send a friend invite, MONDONIUM, Ionium on Steam. Follow me on Twitch, same. Ow. Something just bit my leg. Ouch. And I have, let me see, let me just go. I had so many fighting games growing up, man. I love it. Like Mortal Kombat, that was always great. Let's see, Tekken 7, Tekken 8, Street Fighter X Tekken, which doesn't load. Come on, Steam. Come on, Capcom. Fix that. It might be a broken fighting game, but I like it. Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 6, 30th anniversary, Soul Calibur 6. SNK Capcom versus SVC SNK versus Capcom SVC Chaos. Even Samurai Showdown got Mortal Kombat X 111. Even bought Marvel versus Capcom Infinite because of Maximilian Dude. They did like this cool update, free download, like a free mod, I should say, to be exact. And then I got Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Awesome. I grew up not too far from an arcade cabinet. It was College Arcade, across the street from LACC. And if anybody who was anybody, if you wanted to kill some time, you would just go in there, ignore all the secondhand smoke. That's how old I am. And you would just play. You would just have a good time. King of Fighters, Injustice. That's always a fun game. Got Guilty Gear. I cannot stress enough how much I've always enjoyed Guilty Gear. Like on the Xbox days. But yeah, so enough of that. Going on a rant here. But go support your local fighting game community. Reach out, message, follow Maximilian Liu, Justin Wong. There's so many great people. There's so many great pro players out there. And the communities are awesome, very supportive. For one, virtual fighter community, very cool, very open. So I would suggest, joining up on a Discord and just ask questions, don't be afraid to ask questions. That's how we communicate, by asking, and that's how we learn. So I hope you guys do the same. You guys can ask, learn, and we all grow together. So that'll do it. That'll do it for this episode. Again, brain fog. Man. So one thing I do want to say, my good friend James, he sent a link to FRU, FRU. Um, the whole Xbox One full playthrough, and man, do I look different. I am thin. And I always had a thing for hats, so I was wearing hats back in the day. And we're playing on the Xbox One with the motion sensor. Man, I miss that. You can catch that on his channel, James Sukume, and or just look it up on YouTube. Uh, through Xbox One full playthrough FRU. I'm looking at it right now, and man, I just gotta say we played a lot of Xbox One games about 8, 10 years ago, and wow, brings back great memories. I'm just getting emotional because you know, friends are always good to have, and yeah. Now I'm not making these. So you guys have a great week. I will catch you guys next week, maybe with a WrestleMania recap, which would be nice. I will catch you guys next week. Do good, be good, do no harm to others. Go out, hug somebody, be positive. Thank you guys.